All right, listen, a lot of people are doing allowing completely wrong. I'm seeing people sit at home and allow for 20 minutes, right? 40 minutes, even an hour at a time. Some are doing 3 hours straight, and some are literally doing it all day. Like, fucking, are you serious right now? And then they wonder why their system is flooded, right? Well, there you go. That's not allowing, right? That's drowning, right? Flooding. That's gasoline on the fire, right? If you're doing it that way, that's probably the worst thing you could be doing on this planet when it comes to dealing with all these symptoms. Yes, we work with what the brain puts on the plate, but that doesn't mean you have to eat the whole plate today. Some stuff you're not ready for yet, and that's okay. Allowing is supposed to free your system, not overload it. And today, I'm going to show you the right way to do it. Let's get into it. I think what happens is this whole allowing thing has been blowing up out of proportion, right? And people kind of just latch on, roll with it because it's easy, right? It's easier than having to do the work, right? And then when people regurgitate this information, half of them never been through it, so they don't really know how to apply it properly. They're not really helping anybody because people are just going, okay, this is it. This is what I need. I just need to allow, and that's it. But the thing is, just allowing, right? Just allowing is not gonna cut it at all, right? Just allowing your thoughts and symptoms and sitting at home, right, is gonna flood the system, right? You're pouring gasoline on the fire, right? You're gonna get worse. It's actually dangerous. It's the last thing you should do. See, allowing was the missing piece, right? Piece. There's many pieces, right? For my program, it's 7 pieces that you need, 7 things that you need to do, pillars that you need to do in this journey of recovery, right? You can't just allow all day and think that's it. And I get it. People have been doing this, they've been trying all the things, detoxing this, trying to fix a motherfucker gene that, right? Trying to go on this supplement, that medication, spending time, spending money, and getting nowhere, making things actually worse. So people don't want to get back into doing something else and opening another can of worms. So when they hear something about allowing, they're like, I can do that. That's different, right? That's counterintuitive. Oh my goodness. And okay, I feel something. I feel some changes and shifts. This is amazing. Oh my God, right? And then that's all they do. And there's some people in this field that say that's all you need to do. And it's like, no, right? You're asking for fucking problems. You're going to get stuck in your journey. You're going to go actually backwards. You're going to moonwalk to bullshit, right? Right? We don't want that. So, first, let me be clear. You need to do the work. There is work to do every day, right? Never miss a day. It takes time, right? We gotta allowing. It's one of those things that works. It's a pillar that works in between the other pillars, right? It's useless without them. So you need to be grounding yourself every day. You need to follow routine every day, right? Because the routine is that lighthouse when you're lost at sea. When you're sitting on the couch ruminating, this is where you got to wake up and go, what am I supposed to? Wait a minute, I can't be sitting on the couch all day, right? If anybody, even a person that's fully recovered, sits at home all day, give it time, they're going to get depressed and they're going to go fucking mental. They're going to go crazy. So imagine you're dealing with 75 symptoms plus OCD looping thoughts, and you're sitting at home on the couch, ruminating, stuck in bed, and then allowing it, pouring gasoline on the fire. What do you think is going to happen? Does that make any sense? So stop doing that shit. Right? In the beginning, I say allow lightly, minimally. Right? I might have allowed maximum in the beginning 10 minutes at a time because I was learning. I was just learning how to do it. So there was a learning curve. I did it wrong here and there, but eventually I all I did was maybe allow whatever it is, the thought, sensation, feeling, pain, whatever it is, for 3 to 5 minutes tops. And then after that, you got to move on. Listen to me. Move on. Stop the allowing. Stop. Move on. Right? Get your calendar. Where's my calendar? Right? Get your fucking calendar. See what's written on it. You should know this like the back of your back anyway. It's Groundhog Day. But have a calendar, get some stickers, put the stickers on at the end of the day. Follow it. What does it say at 2:00? Oh, I'm supposed to go on my walk and talk. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the grocery store and get some stuff for the tacos tonight. I'm cooking. I got to cook at 12:00 and cook at 4:00. And I got to do my elevating session at 5:00 every day. And I got to, right? The work, the pillars should keep you busy all day. You should be out of the house by at least 8:00. Come back for lunch. Get the fuck out of the house. Come back maybe by 4. Okay, 3. Better if you came back at 5 so that you're doing shit all day. You got to be busy all fucking day because if you don't, the brain's going to win. You're going to get hijacked. It has to win. That's its job. It's going to hijack it. You're going to lose. Before you know it, you're ruminating. The survival state goes back up. Alarms get turned on. And then you're in a world of shit. Right? So the amount of allowing is very important. Keep it light. You know what? Even in the beginning of this journey, if you're full of capacity, right? You're up here. Your capacity is full. You're fucking, right? Allow once in a while. You don't have to even allow right away. Maybe don't allow, right? Maybe allow if you do 30 seconds top. That's it. Keep it, because every time you allow, you activate. There's a fire that goes off, but we want to have it controlled little sparks. We don't want to have bonfires. We want to have little sparks because every time you open that door and you feel what's behind it and you allow it, feel that energy, you pass it through your chest, like you pretend that there's a cloud passing through your chest. You feel it, right? And you move on. This is how we empty the allostatic load over time, right? Every time you do that, it's a form of exposure. And when you open the door, there's laggers behind there. There's a fire. There's all the things that activate you. Of course, you're going to get activated. Does that make sense? But we don't want to open that door, jump in head first and go, right? No, we want to open the door. Okay, thank you. You can close that door and lock it and feel what's behind it and then move on back to your routine. I should be doing my walk and talk. Yeah, I was doing my walk and talk. I just had to take a second to allow this thing. There is work to be done. A lot of work every day. Took me 3 years of doing the work every day, never missing a day, right? Every day, never missing a day. And here's the thing, I say the brain will send you what you need to work on a plate. This because I say that. The reason why I say that is because I don't want people digging for trauma. Work with what it sends you on a plate. And if it's too heavy duty, how do you know that? Because you feel it. It tells you. All right, this is a fucking 1,000 out of 10. We can't, right? Usually you have 5 things that follow you along your whole journey, right? But we also have the small alarms that are there on a Tuesday, but not on the Thursday. It replaces a new alarm on the Thursday. You notice that? You have the small alarms during the week. Those ones are the low-hanging fruit. We can allow them all we want. You can dive in deep. You can fully allow the low-hanging fruit. When you first work on the low-hanging fruit, it brings that survival state down. And in time, you'll be ready to work on the Brussels sprouts, right? If there's something that's too heavy, dude, just put them aside for now. Put them on the shelf. Leave them on the side of the plate and work on the other easier things. I'm guaranteeing you got 50,000 things you can work on, right? And the heavy-duty ones, just leave them alone. It's okay. You're the one in charge. At the end of the day, you're still in charge. You get to decide what you can allow. So allow lightly, and that's okay. It'll get you to recovery because you're not just allowing. You're doing the work. You're grounding yourself. You're moving your body. You're doing the visuals. You're bringing that survival state down, right? You're elevating playtime. All those things are massive. You need to do all those things. And the missing piece was the allowing. And they come together to form this massively powerful program that gets you to recovery. But don't just allow and don't flood the system, right? Because that's the last thing you should be doing on this planet. That makes things 20,000 times worse. Don't do that. See, allowing can either bring you to recovery or it can hurt you. Like with anything else, within reason, you got to learn how to do it and do it safely. Take your time with it, keep it simple, keep it safe, right? You don't need to look for emotions, you don't need to name them. Just allow what's there, keep it basic. Trust me, we don't want to overwhelm the system. You don't need to do the deep, deep work. You're already doing it with allowing, right? So please, there's work to do. You can't just allow and flood the system all the time. So do the work, do it every day, get out of the house, don't sit at home, and don't just allow, and especially not for more than 3 to 5 minutes, right? We don't want to flood the system with allowing too long. And you can also choose what you want to allow, right? There's other things you can allow that are a lot easier. The easy hanging fruit. We don't want to flood the system, and it might seem like it's more basic, but don't think that basic means that you're not going to recover. If anything, the more complex something is, it's not going to work for you. Trust me. And trust me, this journey is hard enough as it is. It's going to be the hardest thing you do. So, right? Let's keep it as simple as possible. Don't overwhelm yourself, right? Take your time, do your best, show up every day, never miss a day. That's where I'm very strict about. Show up every day, do the work every day. And you're going to get there. You will recover. So, don't flood the system.